You let me cook? Are you gonna let me cook? You said a yes? Oh, okay. But I gotta go cook, okay? Let me go put you down. Ready? Let's go. Hey friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Rosa, and today I'm excited to share with you a recipe that's close to my heart and a holiday tradition in my family. It's my vegan baked macaroni and cheese. This dish is creamy, cheesy, and so satisfying, it'll impress everybody at your holiday gathering, even those who are not vegan. We're using my all-time favorite cheeses by Viola Life. They're mozzarella, cheddar, and manchego. So let's jump in and get started. The first step is to cook your pasta. I like to use elbow macaroni because it holds the sauce perfectly, but feel free to use a shape that you love. Cook the pasta just until al dente, meaning it still will have a bit of a bite to it. Since the pasta will continue cooking in the oven, this will definitely prevent it from getting all mushy. Once cooked, drain it well and then set it aside. And if you're using a pasta like chickpea or gluten-free, you may want to cook it a little less al dente, as they tend to fall apart easier than the traditional pastas. Alright, so here's a really important tip. Always have your ingredients on hand before you even start cooking your recipe, because I just realized that I don't have any plant-based milk. So what I'm gonna do is show you guys how I make my plant-based milk right now. Good thing is, I always keep cashews or walnuts soaking in the fridge. So what I normally do is add 3 cups of water to my blender, and then I'll add to that 1 cup of the soaked cashews or almonds. And you can add a date or you can add agave nectar to make it sweeter, but today we're not going to add any sweetener to it because we're going to use it for a savory dish. So we're going to leave this as a plain unsweetened plant-based milk. As you can see, this plant-based milk is super easy to make. I'm actually making it while the water is boiling for the pasta. So if you want more plant-based milks like this one, I'll leave the link to my website in the description below. Next up is a cheese sauce, which we're going to make by starting with a roux. A roux is simply mixing flour and butter together, and it serves as a base for our sauce. It helps to thicken the sauce and make it more luscious. Once your roux is bubbling, we'll slowly whisk in the plant-based milk, creating a smooth, creamy base before adding in our cheese. Now let's talk about the star of this dish, cheese. Now I recommend you buy the block forms of cheese because a lot of times the shredded cheese, they add anti-caking agents to the cheese, which sometimes will interfere with your cheese melting properly. But I found that Viola Life cheese actually works perfectly with this dish, so I recommend buying their brand. But I'm not sponsored by them. But Viola Life, I'm here if you want to sponsor me because I love your cheeses. To make our mac and cheese super flavorful, don't forget to season your sauce. I use a pinch of salt and a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder and a touch of smoked paprika to give it that subtle hint of warmth. A little more salt. So I got our cheese sauce all done and our pasta is ready to go. So before you get started though, blending it together, be sure to preheat your oven to 175 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're gonna also butter a baking dish. I have this size because this is the size that fits in my, my oven or my air fryer. And so we're gonna go ahead and butter it and make sure you get every corner so that your mac and cheese doesn't stick. So now let's combine our macaroni with our cheese. And you're gonna need a large bowl to do this to get it all stirred in and well combined. So kind of break up your pasta as well. At this point it should be cooled off. Kind of break it up so that you can get every nook and cranny of the pasta with that good old cheese sauce. Finally, we'll transfer everything into a baking dish, pop it into the oven, and let it bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. Here's an option for a crunchy topping for your mac and cheese. So just melt some butter in the skillet and add some panko breadcrumbs and give it a stir. Now we're going to let these breadcrumbs actually toast up and get nice and brown, and then we're going to put them back into the bowl. If you like, you can add a little bit of salt, garlic powder, and onion powder to give it a good flavor. Be sure to continually stir it because you don't want it to burn. And once you get to this color, you turn off the burner and you're going to transfer the breadcrumbs into a bowl. All right, so let's give it a try. Oh man, it's so creamy. It's rich, it's creamy. Oh man, and then those panko breadcrumbs that we add on top afterwards gives a delicious crunch with that garlic and onion flavor. And really tops off this dish. When you don't have to add the breadcrumbs, but it's worth it. So if you like recipes like this, give this one a thumbs up, guys. And if you want to see more recipes, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. I do have several cookbooks on my website, and I have a new cookbook for the holidays. So check the description below and I'll leave a link there for you. With that being said, I'm Rosa and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now. Yeah.